Hi, this is Tom Searcy with the 1% Difference, and this week I want to talk about stopping scope creep. All of us have had it happen to us. You get to an agreement, statement of work, you're working with a client, you've defined out what you're supposed to do, what they're supposed to do, and then you just start to get those little questions. Can you do this for me? Can you do a little bit more of this for me? Can you do a little bit more of this for me? I want to be really clear. Scope creep is theft and it's bullying, regardless of its innocence in the intention or execution. Look, you've got to protect yourself. You got to watch out for those one-off requests and the extra favors. And I know you think it's a good idea for the relationship, but it's not necessarily great for the business. If you've been in business and you've worked a statement of work, then you know what it's like to have scope creep. And scope creep is really margin reduction. It's almost like margin assassination. So here's what I want you to do. First, work from an active statement of work and use it in your regular account reviews. Oftentimes organizations have a QBR, a quarterly business review. What you want to do is you want to take that statement of work and you want to record all variations against that statement of work, because sometimes along the way in the business there's this extra little level of service that you're going to provide. That's great, but if you don't take clear notes about that and make certain that that is reflected in your quarterly business review, you'll never get credit for it. Number two, make certain that your agreements include the extras. What are the rush charges? What are the design charges? Are there late fees? Are there other one-off fees that are in your litany on your statement of work, so that when they step outside of the normal working conditions and outside of the statement of work, you've got some protection for yourself. One of the companies that I have worked with in the past was a printer. And they had so many changes that came in on a regular basis where they would print documents, then they would have to destroy the documents, they would have to print the documents again, that they put in an entire system just for recording out all of those changes that happened, because you had to store, destroy, repeat, all the rest of those kinds of things, and they needed to get paid for it. And if they did not have some detailed announcement of what that was, they could never invoice for it. So make certain that you're clear about that. Next, make sure that when you do get some sort of a request that's outside of your statement of work, get some sort of a trade-off on the requests. The negotiating doesn't get to happen retroactively. You've got to have that at the time. If they ask for the rush, you have to ask for the payment. If they ask for the redesign, then you have to ask for additional business. You got to make certain that you get that trade-off on the request. It does two things. First of all, it says that what you do is valuable and worthy of being paid. And secondly, it gives them a little bit of a notice that they shouldn't be coming back again and again and again all the time. Because if they come back again and again all of the time, over time they'll never give you any credit for that, and you'll be known as the company that just rolls over. Finally, that idea of keeping track of the requests and the efforts, so that later on when you're in negotiation in the future, or you're just trying to calculate your ROI on the account, you've got detailed information. Scope creep is going to happen. You're going to find it regularly out in the marketplace. You just need to make certain that you've got a good strategy for managing it. Until we get a chance to talk again, go out and make the 1% difference.
Thank you for watching.
If you like this video, hit the subscribe button down below and the bell, and that way we'll let you know every time there are new videos that are out there. And you can also visit our website below.